Napoli. For me, it feels as if they are forever on the cusp of greatness in Italian football. However, this season things have not been going well for the Blues. In fact, you could say they have a case of the blues. Okay, I'll stop. But at the time of recording, Napoli currently find themselves in 7th position in Serie A, 13 points behind league leaders Juventus. You know what? Today, we're kicking out Carlo Ancelotti and putting Mr. Rebuild in charge. Let's save their season and take them even further, all the way to the Champions League final. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Day 3 of Rebuildmas, and we are venturing to Italy for the first time in Rebuildmas. It's our second time, I believe, this year. We're taking over Napoli, trying to take them to the next level, trying to save their season. I've been looking forward to this one. But if you guys do go on to enjoy today's rebuild with Napoli, make sure you leave a like on the video. Also, if you are new around here, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below. If you have not had the pleasure of seeing a rebuild video in the past, here are the rules. So the main objective is to win the UEFA Champions League. Every game in the rebuild is simulated except for the Champions League final. The transfers can be as unrealistic or realistic as we like. There's a big focus on the transfer window. And finally, of course, don't get butthurt if I sell your favorite player. There's the rules, let's get into the rebuild. This is what our starting lineup is looking like here in season number 1. It's a good side in a few aspects. Of course, you have to admit, they're a decent side. They're a Champions League side. We're not in the worst position to start from, but there is definitely work that needs to be done. I'm probably going to go for a new left back here. I know Merit's young and has fantastic potential, but I might even go ahead and sign a new goalkeeper just because I feel like we have a chance to go pretty deep here in season number 1. But this is a unique rebuild for me. There's a lot of different variables to take in. We've got a lot of players that are fantastic now, but are quite old in the grand scheme of things. I look at Mertens, I should say, in that position, but it's going to be a unique sort of rebuild for me. But I'm just glad we get to use Chucky Lozano, one of my favourite players in world football. We complete our first piece of business in charge of Napoli as we have signed Juan Bernat here from PSG, £21 million for the Spaniard, hoping he has a good season and can grow quite a bit, but I think this is a necessary first step. We have sold Jose Callejon to Arsenal here. He was the sort of player where he's getting on in his career, but he's still quite highly rated. If this was real life football, I'd elect to keep him at the club. But when we can get £25.4 million for him, yeah, I'll do that. I'll sell him. Things have not been going all that well for Thibaut Courtois since he left Chelsea and joined Real Madrid. But we're giving him a lifeline here. We're extending the olive branch and giving Thibaut Courtois a chance to redeem himself as we have brought the Belgian shot stopper to Napoli. Here he comes to beautiful Naples for £61.5 million. Lorenzo Tonelli off to Leicester City, £7 million for the defender. Selling a lot of players in this first transfer window, but we have sold Carneses to Real Betis for £3.95 million. And we have sold another player to Arsenal here. Might come with a bit of surprise, but since I have brought in Bernat, there's no point having someone as good as Gulam and as expensive as Gulam sitting in the reserves. So we have sold the Algerian defender to Unai Emery's Arsenal outfit for £18.2 million. Do you reckon when Gulam rocked up at the Emirates, Emery just greeted him by going, "Good evening"? I'm sorry, that meme is dead. What a terrible joke. Kevin Malquit has gone. We've sold him to AS Roma, which is a little bit controversial, but we have sold him for £10 million. In terms of bringing players in, we haven't done anything ridiculous, but we have sold a lot of talent. And the good thing is we have £65 million in our budget. So I'm actually thinking come January, see how the team's going, I might sell someone like Allen or maybe even a Dries Mertens, someone that can't really grow anymore, and go for like a world-class, ridiculous, stupidly good player. But I'll look at that when it comes time. Right now, we need to focus on the Champions League. the group stages. Let's go look at our group. So here is our group for season number 1. We have the defending champions Liverpool in our group, but I feel like it is a 2-horse race in Group E. I feel like we should qualify comfortably. We have Salzburg and Genk in there, who, don't get me wrong, they're good teams, but I feel like on paper, our team is much stronger than both of theirs. Although it is FIFA, who knows what's going to happen? Let's simulate in 3, 2, 1. No real surprises here. We finish second in the group behind an undefeated Liverpool side, who I'm assuming were the only side that we lost to. But it is ourselves and Liverpool into the round of 16. And now the big question is, what team are we getting faced up against? Are the Champions League and FIFA gods going to be on our side? Or is it going to be a real challenge? Let's find out. We're versing Real Madrid. So it is definitely going to be a big time challenge here. If we get past Real Madrid, I'd be feeling very confident for the rest of the season. But at the moment, not overly confident. Of course, our main goal for Serie A football is to qualify in the top 4 for Champions League football once again. Right now, sitting in 4th position, but it is not a comfortable 4th position with Lazio breathing right down our neck. A new starting goalkeeper centre midfielder, I should say, is joining us here. And we didn't even have to sell anybody to get him. It's Saul. He's joining us from Atletico Madrid, and we signed him for just £56.5 million. Simeone must have been on some sort of substance when he agreed to that. But you know what? I'm not complaining. Welcome to Napoli. So we had our goal, which we wanted to achieve in this January transfer window, and we have done just that by bringing in Saul. We suffered an injury to Dries Mertens, so Fabian has gone to attacking midfield, and this is now what our starting lineup looks like. We could really give the Champions League a big shake up this season, but we're going to have to take down Real Madrid in the process, which isn't going to be easy. Let's take them on now and see what we can do. Okay, the first leg. We are at home here in Naples. It's a good opportunity to see what we are made of this season. The big blow is that Juan Bernat is suspended for the first leg, so Mario Rui comes into the starting lineup. Let's see how we go against Real Madrid. The scoreline after the first leg is a 1-0 win, and it could have been 2. Oh, Milik, why couldn't you score that second goal? We are 1-0 up here. The big plus, the big tick in the column of Napoli is that we kept a clean sheet. We actually have a good side and could be in with a good shot of going deep in the Champions League. Let's get on to the second leg. The ball is in our court. We're in a decent run of form, and we have Juan Bernat back now as we take on Real Madrid in the second leg, traveling to the Santiago Bernabeu here. Come on, are we going to get past Madrid and really solidify ourselves as contenders rather than pretenders? After the leg 2, the scoreline is a 2-1 win. We go through on away goal rule. Let's go. Eden Hazard couldn't get Real Madrid through. It's 2 all on aggregate, but that one away goal for Manolas has seen us take down Real Madrid. We are a serious threat. Let's go. FIFA really doesn't want us going deep in the Champions League this year, do they? We've been drawn up against the reigning champions Liverpool, the side that were in our group and obviously manhandled us. This is an even bigger test than Real Madrid at the moment. Are we going to get past them? Let's go find out. At home against Liverpool for the first leg, a full strength squad in here. Are we going to be able to get a clean sheet? Are we going to be able to get the lead like we did against Real Madrid? Let's go and find out. The scoreline against Jurgen Klopp's men is a 1-0 win. Henderson getting them the go-ahead goal and a crucial away goal there in the 81st minute. It's not the worst scenario, but it's definitely not a good spot to be in. So we've got work to do here. Again, we've got our strongest possible starting lineup on the pitch here, but we need to get the job done. We are 1-0 down. We need goals. We need them a lot. Milik, score some goals. The scoreline is a 1-1 draw. Mo Salah has gotten Liverpool into the Champions League semi-finals, and we're going to have to go again in Season 2 in the Champions League. We've been eliminated in the quarterfinals. A respectable start to life at Napoli, but not a dream start. In the Serie A this season, we have finished in 3rd position, which means Champions League football, once again coming to Naples in the 2nd season, which is definitely good to see. Juventus have just blown everybody out of the water. They have finished top of the table, not a single loss, with 102 bloody points. AC Milan behind them only just. We're in 3rd. I'm happy with where we finished. Hopefully we get given some nice money from the board and can keep improving the squad. In terms of relegation, it is going to be Parma, Brescia and Hellas Verona all being relegated to Serie B. We unfortunately lost in the final of the Coppa Nacional to Juventus, a 1-0 loss. Definitely a big blow, but good to see we're going deep in those tournaments. Manchester City ended up winning the inaugural Champions League for Season 1, a 1-0 win over Barcelona. And Borussia Dortmund are Europa League champions, taking down Bayer Leverkusen. So I'm very happy with the start to life we've had at Napoli. We were close, but not good enough to win and compete in both Serie A and the Champions League, but we've built decent foundations. And I'm very excited to keep adding pieces to the puzzle in Season 2 and hopefully get us to that next level. A huge pickup to kick off Season number 2. It is going to be Christian Eriksen signing here at Napoli, the Dane, joining us for just £57 million. Pochettino, well and truly losing his head. You love to see it. Welcome to Napoli, welcome to Naples, Christian Eriksen. A new right back in our midst as well. We have brought in Ricardo Pereira for £38.4 million from Leicester City. I don't think I've signed this guy at all, if not for quite a while in a rebuild, so I'm very excited to have him on our books. I didn't exactly want to sell this guy, but I can understand him wanting to leave the club. I sold Alex Merritt to Sporting here. We got a pretty good transfer fee for him, £34.5 million, over double his base value. If this was a long-term career mode, I'd be keeping him 100%, but the matter of the fact is he wanted to go, he was bringing the squad morale down, and we got a very good price for him. It's a move that might come to surprise a few of you, but I have decided to sell Kostas Manolas to Leipzig here. We managed to get £65.1 million for the Greek defender. I want to go for somebody that is, number 1, younger, and number 2, higher rated in terms of overall, because we want someone that can grow and improve our squad at the same time, if that makes sense. But anyways, best of luck at Leipzig, Kostas Manolas. That is exactly the type of transfer I was looking for. The same rating at the moment as Manolas. The thing is, Matthias de Ligt is 9 years younger and is going to grow like there is no tomorrow. We've spent an arm and a leg, £95.4 million securing the Dutchman's services. But I think he's going to be worth every single penny. Matthias de Ligt, welcome to Napoli. We've also sold Roberto Inglese, headed to Atalanta for £7.4 million. Zinedine Machach is headed to Selhurst Park, off to Crystal Palace here for £5.4 million. We have signed a backup striker here. Duvan Zapata is joining us from Sampdoria. The striker is signing for £30 million on the dot. The Colombian will provide excellent backup if anything happens to Milik this season. I expect us to go deep in the Champions League, but we've always got to have a plan B. An insane transfer window. We've gone from a decent squad to an insane world-class squad. Eriksen, Pereira, De Ligt, Zapata, all these players into the squad. And that is, in my opinion, a squad that has the potential to win the Champions League. We've still got a lot of players that are going to grow over the course of this season. I am very, very excited for this upcoming season. Let's see who we are facing in the Champions League group stages. Group A of the Champions League, and I have got to say, we have a much more difficult route to the knockout rounds than we did last year. Arsenal, who have sold half our bloody squad to, are in our group, along with AS Monaco, who have some wonder kids in their amongst, and CSKA Moscow. It's going to be a treacherous journey. I'm hoping we top the group, but my confidence is definitely not at an all-time high. Oh my god, maybe my doubt should be just in the bin, because we have gone undefeated We've only conceded 1 goal in the entire group stages, and that was in a 4-1 win against Napoli, as you can see by the bottom right-hand corner. But we are through to the Champions League round of 16 in very, very impressive style. Arsenal only just sneaking through as well, but we are into the round of 16 in the best possible fashion. Now the question is, who are we facing in the round of 16? Is it going to be Real Madrid again? I certainly hope not. In the round of 16, we are facing Barcelona. Are you kidding me? Why couldn't we get an easier side? Barcelona, we had to take down Real Madrid last year, and now we're going to have to take down Barcelona. Both of the big Spanish outfits. Come on, man. Our Serie A title challenge is in fantastic standing, however, as we find ourselves in second position with just 1 loss to our name. 1 point behind Inter Milan. It really looks like a 2-horse race at the moment. Of course, there's a lot of time for teams to catch up, but we're in a healthy spot. No surprise that we've done no business here in January. That opening window was insane. Our squad continuing to grow. Barcelona, come at us, mate. Here we go, lads. The first leg is away at the Camp Nou. We need strong performances. We need away goals. Come on. It's a full-strength starting lineup out on the field. The scoreline after the first leg at the Camp Nou is a 2-1 win. Let's go. Eriksen and Milik scoring and getting us 2 crucial away goals. Oh my. Here we go. It is time for the second leg. I'm a little bit nervous. Koulibaly suspended, so we have Maximovic coming into the starting 11. Oh, hope that doesn't cost us. Come on, lads. A big performance necessary. Defense needs to hold up. We're 2-1 up. 2 away goals to our name, and we go through? We go through, don't we? Yes, we do. It's 2-2 on aggregate, but we have 2 away goals. I had to do some quick math there, but we are going through on away goals rule to the quarterfinals. Let's go. Again, we've been given a tough draw here as we're facing Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals. This is where we were stopped last season, so we want to take it further. We want to get past the German outfit and into the semi-finals. Thankfully, we have no suspensions in this first leg. We're getting right into it. Can we get a strong home lead against Bayern Munich? The scoreline is 2-1. They get an away goal. Thankfully, Lewandowski missed a penalty early or late on there, but we have a nice lead. It's not the strongest one. It's still a nice lead. A lead's a lead, but an away goal could cause problems. 2-1 up as we grab our passports and head to Munich here. Come on, lads. Let's get a strong result without getting any injuries or suspensions and get ourselves through to the semi-finals. The scoreline is a 2-2 draw. We had no injuries, we had no suspensions, and we are through to the Champions League semi-finals. Thank you very much. 4 teams remain, 3 of them English. We're carrying the baton here for the non-English sides. Most importantly, we're trying to get ourselves through to a Champions League final to face either Man City or Arsenal. But to do that, we have to get through Tottenham. Okay, the first leg is in Naples here, April 28th, 2021. Hopefully Christian Eriksen can do bits against his former side, but priority number 1 for us is a clean sheet, and then the lead after that. The scoreline is a 2-1 victory. It's not fully descript as we pick up an away goal there for Tottenham. I'm hoping Saul isn't suspended either, but Eriksen and Lozano scoring there. We have a narrow lead here against Tottenham. We are 2-1 up here. Tottenham have a narrow advantage in regards to them being able to get a 1-0 win and get out on away goals rule. So it's imperative that we either draw the game or win the game. I know it's easier said than done, but let's make it happen. Full strength starting 11. Zapata is injured for the leg, but not too fussed about that one. Are we through to the Champions League final? The scoreline is a 2-0 win. Let's go. Eriksen puts a dagger through the heart of his former side, scoring an 88th minute goal, and we go through on aggregate 4-1. Let's go. They were in our group. at the start of the season, and now we face them in the Champions League final. It is Arsenal versus Napoli in the Champions League final for season number 2. They beat Manchester City on away goals rule to get to the final. They beat Leverkusen as well. They also managed to beat PSG, but in the group stages, they didn't beat us. We beat them twice. Taking a look around the other competitions, however, in the Europa League, Chelsea beat Lyon. We have had a somewhat poorer second half of the season compared to the start of the season, finishing in 3rd position. Juventus somehow caught up to us. We're going to be playing Champions League football in Season 3 if we don't take down Arsenal, but it would have been nice to win the league. Scrolling down the table though, the relegated sides are Lecce, Benevento and Napoli. We did manage to win the Super Coppa, however, taking down Juventus 2-1. And we also won the Coppa Nacional once again, taking down Juventus, winning that tournament 1-0. So ahead of the Champions League final, this is how our squad is looking. Very, very happy with the business we have done so far. Of course, I still think there's room for improvement, but our squad is definitely one of the strongest. I mean, we are in the Champions League final. I'm very interested to see how we play in game, how the guys perform, and how we go against Arsenal. I know a lot of our former players are now at Arsenal after I sold them there, so very, very keen to see how it turns out in that regard. But anyways, here we go. It is time for the Champions League final, Napoli versus Arsenal. I don't know how this Arsenal side made the final, but we're going to take them on and hopefully take them down. Here we go. Looking for some options. We're going to go over the top. Insigne, can he get there? He does. He's looking for an option in the middle. Watching those runs coming in. It's a good ball. It goes to Saul, who has missed it. Are you kidding me? That was a golden opportunity to take the lead, and Saul has gone for power over placement. Good quick passing play. Bernat draws them in and goes to Insigne. Come on, Insigne. Over the top to Milik. Bloody hell. Oh, good stuff from Bernat. Intercepting that one. We've had the rub the green so far in this game. We're going to go out to Bernat, who goes there. Nice passing play. Insigne. Oh, what a save from Bernd Leno. I thought that was definitely going to be 1-0 right there. Still might be on, however. Ricardo Pereira going to Fabian. Nice touch. Saul hits it, puts it wide. We're getting close. Free kick here in a very dangerous position. Let's see how we're going to go. Going to put this one top corner. We hit it. We're going to go with a bit of top spin and find the back of the net. There we go. Milik, what a free kick to put it past Leno. Straight up, that's the first free kick I think I've scored in FIFA 20. Yeah, look, there it is. I got an achievement for it. I have not been good at free kicks this year. And we get a free kick. Glad to see the fans are happy. But what a free kick that is from Milik. We take the lead in the Champions League final. Arsenal on the attack here, looking for a quick equaliser. Torreira going there, going to Özil. We can't overcommit players, but it's going to be Lacazette forcing a very good save there out of Thibaut Courtois. They've come out firing following that goal. Good save from the Belgian. Arsenal continuing to attack. They've got good numbers here. Oh, I hate overcommitting. I hate defending in the box. And they almost make us pay. Lozano going there to Fabian. Milik. Win that. Go again. He does. How has this play somehow unfolded the way it has? It's not what I've wanted to do, but it's going to be tricky. Lozano, what a save. Leno, no, we can't get the follow-up. Go on. Nobody hits it. Oh, this has been a weird game of FIFA, I'll tell you that much. Come on, lads. Lozano going here to Insigne. Through. Chucky. Lozano. Another save from Leno. Follow up. Oh, it's cleared off the line. We need that second goal. Arsenal are on the attack here. It's a heavy touch from Xhaka, but they're still unleashing hell. Thankfully, Özil's shot wasn't good. Come on, we need to put that nail in the coffin of Arsenal's. A second goal here would surely see the Champions League title coming to Napoli. Come on, we're on the attack. Ricardo Pereira, nice touch, taking it around the defender. Lozano. Milik, what a poorly timed shot. We just can't get it done. We've had great opportunities, but we're not being clinical enough. Here we go, Lozano getting past Tierney. Lozano's been very good for us here. He's going to go back to Milik, who goes to Insigne. Brilliantly done. That's going to be the Champions League final. Secured, surely. Let's go and celebrate in front of the camera. No, I didn't even... Why is that his default? I didn't even press the dab button. I didn't press any buttons. I wanted to run to the camera. Oh, the disrespect is real from Insigne. But look at the nous to back heel that one from Milik. Saw Insigne was behind him in a better position. And we finally get that decisive goal. That is surely going to see us win the European Cup. We're into the final minute of the Champions League final. I'm just going to hold possession here. No need to push for anything more. We're going to win the Champions League title with Napoli. Oh, I was about to have a shot, but there it is. The full-time whistle goes. Napoli are European champions. A 2-0 win over Arsenal. Fantastic performance there. What a rebuild it has been. If you enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe down below if you're new around here. But most importantly, enjoy the title celebrations. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.